Hi Ante, my name's Brian from the Examiner, the local paper. I thought it was a really tight tussle in the first half, and in the second half I felt both teams had a lot of chances, and even with 10 men you really took it up to them. How did you think they fared today?
Yeah, I think that's a fair summary. You know, it was a pretty tight, even contest. Both teams had chances, which you'd expect with two teams with so much to play for, and the conditions were excellent. Not only the weather but the state of the pitch. So I think that also helped. And even when we went down to 10, we still looked to get something from the game, but unfortunately, it just wasn't our night.
Given the local perspective, like you said the pitch was in good condition, and coming to Tassie, I think you've come to play Perth here before, so it's your second time. What do you make of coming down here?
I think that's the main thing. If we're going to grow the game in Australia, we have to get out to these areas, but the most important thing is the state of the pitch. And I think all players will tell you that they appreciate that. That's something that we probably haven't had consistently in the A-League this season. So, as I said, there's been some decent games here. It's a lovely stadium for football. Just unfortunately for us, the result didn't go our way.
They're obviously a quality outfit. Is there something you take away from tonight's game that you'll bring to the next one?
Well, we've got a short turnaround. This is going to be our fourth game now that we've got pretty much a 3-day turnaround. So look, we played a decent match against a team that's fighting for top spots. But ultimately now it's about looking who can recover, who can back up. We'll obviously miss a few bodies for what's another difficult game on Friday against Victory.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi Ante, hope you're well. Commiserations on tonight. I guess just first up, it's obviously you're caught right in the middle of this scrap for finals, the handful of games to go. I mean, how are you feeling heading into that? Obviously a point tonight would have helped in that regard.
Absolutely. It would have helped, but that's in the past now. As I said, the main focus for us now is to recover well and see who can back up. We've been in this situation before. We've been in and around that top 6 the whole season, and there's 3 games to go, all 3 at home, and we've got enough quality in that dressing room and a belief that we can finish the season in a positive and correct manner.
You mentioned the tight turnaround. Do you get anyone back? Like, how's Danny still going, for example? But more.
That's cutting out, Anna. Can we do?
Get anyone back?
I couldn't hear that.
Anyone
Anna.
back for this week?
Anyone back? Look, the only one that's a potential chance is Danny De Silva, but at the same time you have to appreciate he's missed 8 weeks of football. So. If anything, it may be an opportunity to ease him back into some match minutes. But as I said, we've got to see how the boys recover. But Sushna's not feeling well. Moody Najjar's picked up an injury. Now Maps is suspended. Tommy Orr's still out. So it's not a good time to have that kind of quality away from the squad. But we'll deal with it. And as I said, we'll prepare as best we can to put on a good performance Friday night at home.
So I think the internet is cutting out a bit there, Ante. Just on Adrian, a bit of an uncharacteristic. I would have thought second yellow, a difficult one. Without him for another game. Is it just one of those ones that just happens when sometimes things aren't going your way? Yeah,
it didn't go Maps' way tonight with that unfortunate second one, but. We've got to get over it and move forward, and now someone else gets an opportunity. But what I will say is we played, over 20 minutes with 10 men, and we've done that on more than one occasion this year. So we felt that was still a chance to get something from the game, and we created enough with 10, and in the off-season, he was a focal point for us, particularly after the departure of Matty Derbyshire. But unfortunately, for different reasons, we couldn't get him on the park sooner or for longer periods as we would have liked. But now he seems to be moving freely, and he's confident, and hopefully he benefits from those minutes. And I mean, you can see his quality. Tommy's always shown that throughout the course of the season, and I just hopefully we can keep the other good players in the front third on the field as well to assist him as we come into this last phase.
Ante, Nick here. 3 last games now coming up at home. You've had quite a decent home record this season as well. I guess how important is that? 3 games, obviously being at home. Not much travelling anymore as well. And as you said as well, getting someone like Danny back. How big are these next few weeks?
Well, it's big. We can't look further from the Melbourne Victory game. They're a very well-drilled side, and that, make no mistakes, that's going to be a difficult one. However, now it's this stage of the season where we need to keep. You touched on it there. Get these better players on the park for longer periods. And the only thing I will say is after Friday night, we have a whole week to prepare for the last 2 games, which are Newcastle and Western Sydney Wanderers. So if we can get a bit of training into the boys and work on a few things, then maybe we're going to be a chance to finish strongly. So it's encouraging to get those couple boys back, but as you can see, it's been a challenging season for all, and it's no different for us.
Just one last one, Ante. Any injuries coming out of today, or
you cut out, but I haven't had a report from the medical staff, but just the obvious one is maps through suspension. But now we have to see how they pull up. Like I said, this congested fixture list is difficult for all teams to work through, and now I said this is the 4th game this season that we've got a 3-day turnaround, so it's really a duty of care towards the players, because you need to get a result on Friday night, but at the same time there's still 2 more games to go after that, so it's challenging and difficult to come up with the right answers, but hopefully with the staff together we can come up with the right solutions.
Right, thanks, Ante.
Thanks, Ante.
See ya.
Safe travels home.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jess. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jess.
I might just transfer over to hotspot because the internet was a bit breaking up there.